But yeah. Yeah, so seminar 8C, whenever we're the mode we're in, it's if you're running a relationship, you want to identify love languages, and this is like from a perspective of you running a model agency, and the girl, the woman will have to stop looking for other men, and then you would have to stop your location. That's the only way. And for her, it's very bad because when she's only good till 20, 30, she degrades in value. So when she's young, it's not beneficial for her to get into a relationship unless it's with a millionaire. So if you find a woman who's willing to settle down and has that lifelong promise, she will always benefit from the divorce. So yeah, that's why you always have to be the approach kid. And as a Catholic, you have to really practice the vows of chastity until your marriage, which means not discouraging procreation. I think listen to your always listen to your cock, obviously. And yeah, so whenever you do semen retention, that's when your alphaness kind of goes. You'll have more energy. She's not giving you sex. You guys work together and create a plan that would give you tasks. Just yeah, basically giving you tasks which would do things and have her kind of give you benchmarks. Some women, they love obedience, so you have to treat her as such. But you don't want her too much and be masculine. You want to be her boss, right? The moment she bosses you around and she can get her way, she loses respect, which means like she won't get wet. She'll always go for the target. So always, yeah, she always show, always make her chase you in one form or another. Make her fight for you. Make her for it, because you want to be a catch, right? You need to have her give you the chase, show threats, show potential, show consequences, and if you're feeling alpha male requires no confidence. It's not. Sorry, it requires no lying from the alpha male because there's no consequences for the alpha male. You can get away with murder. So if you have to lie or hide things because you're afraid of the consequences, it lowers your value. So mid-relationship, yeah. So or negotiate for exclusivity, but like I said, it's even if she cheats, that's when you have to train her a little bit to not cheat, which means yell at her if she cheats, or at least have an agreement that she could sense that you are able to yell at her when you see her without getting called for domestic violence, right? It's the only way. So even if you yell at her, it's going to drive her more away from you, and she can get any guy. So always your skills have to be so sharp that you allow yourself to hunt as well, so that she could hunt. Sorry, you could hunt. So you should not soften up. And there are many ways to develop that skill and talent. So you would need to negotiate whenever you're hunting, like say hi. You don't have to necessarily get people's phone number, but yeah, never hide. Always agree. You can say that you're practicing on this upfront about it. And this intuition is good. And, you want her to trust you. At the same time, you also have to establish rules. So type of delegation. So in that instance, that's pretty much the bottom line of how you handle relationships. It's the bottom line of how you implement those tasks and rules. So when your comfort level, you're just going from C1, C2, C3. C3 is like the cow, S1 is seduction, foreplay, right? Intercourse is S3. So if you get to the intercourse level, you have to really go into a private location, your bedroom, her bedroom, and escalate towards that. But the mating process, yeah, like I said, 4 to 10 hours maximum. Pawn and pivot. Don't get played, need a player. Like I said, there's no proof she's loyal. Always assume she's not until you have hard evidence. Trust. Trust is another word for foolish. So don't be a fool. Stay strong. And like I said, always follow the laws in your country.